breathing air. It's wonderful. Well, the one thing about the bar risers makes it better for standing up. It's not really a bike I should be standing up on, is it? But I can't help it. Good morning, Codger Biker here. And John, have you had a rise lately? Bar risers.
Bar none.
Just a quick one, so a little bit more comfortable. 20mm rise. It all counts. This is how that went. Come on, tallez-vous, Codger Biker here. Look at this. Puig, high-tech parts, 20mm bar risers, purchased from Pyramid Plastics in Lincolnshire, and it's a 20mm bar riser, supposedly suitable for the NT1100. We'll see if that works. The one thing with the 1100 is not much cable movement. I've seen people put 30 up and 30 back on, but they've pulled all the cables out, and it seems to be easier on a DCT than it is on a manual bike. Mine's a manual bike, so I've just gone for a 20mm and give it a try. Fingers crossed. That was some risers. So my guess is you put in the Puig ones beneath and you put the OEM ones back on with whichever one of these fits. Is that right? So hopefully that'll become obvious which ones it is once I get the old ones off, but certainly what I'd be thinking. Look, there we go. Okay, Annie, so what do you reckon the tools are for this job then? What do you reckon? Some Loctite, yeah, correct. What else? 6mm Allen key, yeah. Torque wrench. Some glasses so I can see what I'm doing. And probably most importantly, a big old fluffy towel. There's a bit of oil on it, that's okay. So with all preparations in place, let's put the kettle on and summon up Dr. John. Always works. This week I think we'll have Earl Grey. Start, I'm just going to use a couple of pieces of tape to mark where the handlebars are. Not necessarily in the middle, just on the top. These will line it sideways, that shows with the top, so if I rotate it I can see how far it's gone. Hello, Codger Biker here.
So, Mr. Biker,
yes.
What are we doing today?
This.
What's that?
Putting bar risers on. So I've marked the I've marked the top of the bars because if I want to rotate them.
Why have you put red stuff all over it?
Well, because that's all I had.
Doing it?
Because my arms hurt.
Oh right.
Because I've an injury to my spine and I would like to bring the bars back. Yeah, the problem is I would like to bring them back. I've seen people who've put 30 back and 30 up, which would be ideal. Unfortunately, with the cabling on this, it's quite tight. I don't even know whether 20 is going to work. So looking at it at the moment, you can see that this clutch cable here on full left lock's quite tight. So it may be, if I'm not happy, I'll just take them off. But we'll give it a go. So the number one thing is undo the clamps, move the handlebars forward, don't scratch any of this, don't scratch any of the paint, don't scratch the tank, don't drop a Allen key on it, don't drop a torque wrench on it, and try and get out of it in one piece.
Excellent. Sounds
What do you
easy.
reckon?
10 minutes?
Sorry, what do you reckon?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Yeah, we know what your 10 minutes is. 10 hours. Okay, let's give it a go. So first of all I'm going to put towels over it to mask it up, so to speak. Yeah, I think it's alright. Masked off. Okay.
Here we go.
6mm.
Yep.
If you wouldn't mind
Isn't
holding
that orange and yellow, isn't it?
on your system. I use the metric system.
Oh right, yeah.
They could be. So the manual I've got, it says 32mm, and I just think that's too much. I checked the Africa Twin and they're 28, so I'm going to do them about 28. As I say, they're not going to move.
Yeah.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out one of these bolts. I'll tell you for why, because I'm going to see which one of those two. Logically, with a riser that's 20mm longer, you think you want a 20mm longer bolt. So I don't think it's that one.
Well, I was looking at that. It's huge. Is that? Oh shit, that's a bit.
No, that's about right.
No, that's about right. Yeah, that's right.
I don't know.
No, that's right. That's right. It's definitely the shorter one. I mean, they're countersunk, so
Yeah,
the
I know.
extra depth is not 20.
They're
It's
not
less than
countersunk
20.
in there.
No, but here they are.
Yeah, but that's the same.
No, but what I'm saying is that the extra bit.
But you measure the bolt. You measure the bolt from where it sits, and it needs 20mm. Look, which is probably that one.
It's definitely the shorter one. Because you haven't
It's
got.
not countersunk for that one and not for that one, is it?
Nope.
That's what she said. Anyway, so we want 4 of those shorter ones. Right, so there's the original. That goes back on. On there.
I'm afraid. Can I suggest before you take that one off,
then.
just leave it on and put the other one on temporarily. Before you take it all off.
Lift the handlebars up with that one.
Of course, it goes underneath. Shit, I've seen it goes on top.
Oh! We go forward with it. So your job, you might want to get it in the middle. Get a hold of it in the middle, mate. Let's just hold it there. That'll do. Are you all right with that?
Yeah, fine.
Just sit here for a bit.
On my shoulder.
Just that. Don't think there's any particular way around with them. They're quite slippy, those, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Gee. Put the Puig on the outside. Mr. Puig.
It's upside down then.
Is it? Why?
It is.
What, the writing?
Yeah.
So it's probably so that you look at it like that.
It's not.
If you very carefully bring the handlebars back. When I did the CB500X, I found they went back. I don't see, it makes no difference. I think they'll be all right. They are sold as being okay for this bike. So, what do you reckon?
I think that'll be fine. Yeah, look, that's good. Come on.
One. In. Not in. Why is it not going in? How can it not be going in?
Because it's not centralised or something.
You're wobbling it.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it easy for you.
Oh. Nope. Thanks for that helpful comment.
I like giving.
If you hold them in the right place.
I like giving helpful comments.
I don't want to cross thread it. So it's not
Yeah, the back one is slightly a bit more than the front.
slightly out.
It's slightly higher. There's slightly more gap on this side. You just need to, quarter turn if that.
That's why it's handy to have two people sometimes.
Not too much.
So, yeah, so looking at it, it seems okay. So what I'm going to do now is take all these towels off and let's just check the clearance of that cable. Cause the one thing that bothers me is the cable.
Yeah, when
this cable is off. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's made no difference whatsoever. Yeah,
there's
it's
plenty of slack in
same
there.
as it was. This is what I'm on the phone today. Yeah. And yet, if you put a 30mm one on,
yeah, it's just a bit too.
Let me just have a sit on it then.
Do I get extra for being a cameraman?
They're too low.
I don't normally.
That's too low. So I'm going to lift them up a bit. I wonder why that is. I would say about there. What do you reckon? Am I in the middle? A wild card. I'm going to get criticised for not having enough thread on that. You watch. Okay, so we noticed, I noticed just as I was tightening it up, that there is a dot there and a dot there, and neither of us want dots at opposite ends. We want them the same end for some reason or other. I'm going to ask John where he thinks the dots should go. Do you think the two dots should be at the top or the bottom?
Bottom.
Hang on. Why?
Because it's the same as that one. Perfect.
Well, if you put that one at the top there, that'd be the same as that one.
No, you asked me. I told you.
No, good.
No, it's the top. I've just changed my mind. It's the top.
People in the television will all be typing now saying, "You put them at the top, you idiot." I'm going to put them at the bottom.
I think it'll look better at the bottom.
Okay. Oh, that's the job done. Quite happy with the cabling. No noticeable difference. Quite a difference. You do notice that, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you notice that?
I like the dots.
Get the count out of it. So you like the dots?
I think the dots are fantastic.
The dots are the thing that has improved. I think we should be at the top. So John, what did you reckon to the bar riser job?
Well, it was easier than I thought it might be, for once.
I think it was about as easy as any job's ever been, isn't it?
I know, it's that simple.
I don't remember there being any issues whatsoever. In terms of improvement, I've just got a slight bit more bend in my elbows, which is quite nice, particularly with my condition at the moment with my arm extension problem. So I think it's been worthwhile. They weren't expensive and it was a straightforward job. So hope that's useful. Cod Your Biker, Dr. J is out. To go down to, well, sort of in the middle, see what that does. Yeah. Oh, that is nice. Standing up now with the screen down. Oh. Maybe if I just rode everywhere standing up, then I would have no prostate issues. It doesn't all feel good.